Situated at the heart of the Emilia-Romagna region, Reggio Emilia is one of the richest areas in Europe and one of the most future-oriented. The province counts over 500,000 inhabitants and occupies a rather strategic position. Reggio Emilia may be reached by plane from Bologna and from Milan with both national and international flights, by train thanks to the Mediopadana high-speed railway station connecting Reggio Emilia to the main cities in the country, by car through the A1 highway connecting Milan to Bologna, Florence, Rome, and Naples, and through the A22 highway connecting the city of Reggio Emilia to Austria. The area stretches between the national park of the Tuscan-Emilian Apennines and the flat area bordered by the Po River, the so-called lowlands. Since Roman times up to the era of Matilda di Canossa, who was crowned Queen of Italy in 1111, and up to the current day, this area has played a major role in Italian history. Tourists can thus discover numerous castles, hamlets, and parish churches, as well as many other places of historic and artistic interest. In 1797, Reggio Emilia gave birth to the Italian flag, and thus it is also known as the City of the Tricolor. The churches, the squares, and the historical buildings of the Old Town Center, together with the modern architecture of the suburbs, make up the multifaceted profile of the city. Reggio Emilia invests in contemporary design, as can be seen in the construction of the Mediopadana railway station and the bridges above the motorway junction, which were both designed by the architect Santiago Calatrava. Furthermore, contemporary design can also be seen in the Loris Malaguzzi International Center and the Spazio Gera. The Tecnopolo is also worth mentioning, as it is an example of industrial archaeology regeneration, whereby a dismissed industrial site has been redeveloped into a space devoted to research and innovation. Reggio Emilia is a land of good living, featuring a high cultural liveliness, as can be seen in a theatrical season rich in variety, as well as in numerous international events. Reggio Emilia is a university town, and can boast a strong tradition in the context of social cohesion, with the integration of 150 different ethnic groups which live in the territory. Reggio Children, an educational model making the most of childhood, is just another example recognized and studied all over the world. Reggio Emilia good living also translates into the excellence of its wine and food that are amongst the most appreciated in the world. Parmigiano Reggiano, Lambrusco, and traditional balsamic vinegar of Reggio Emilia are all PDO certified products. The king of cheeses, the Parmigiano Reggiano, carries in its very name the bond with the territory where it is made. The traditional balsamic vinegar of Reggio Emilia is a precious product which is obtained from the processing of the cooked must of typical grapes grown in the province of Reggio Emilia and aged for a period which is never shorter than 12 years. Lambrusco, one of the few red sparkling wines in the world, reflects with its effervescence the nature of the people from the area, and its characteristics perfectly match with the dishes of the local cuisine. Cappelletti, tortelli, salumi, ciccioli, gnocco fritto, bolliti, and spongata are only some of the protagonists of Reggio Emilia's table. Reggio Emilia, considering per capita income, ranks amongst the first provinces, with values that are above the national average, and it is one of the areas with lower unemployment rates. The area shows a high export trend. Exports, as a matter of fact, account for nearly 58% of the total added value. The economic fabric is made of about 57,000 companies, 10 for every 100 inhabitants, 95% of which have fewer than 10 employees. 27,000 companies specialize in the service industry, 6,500 specialize in the agro-zootechnical industry, and 8,300 specialize in the manufacturing industry. The main manufacturing companies in the area of Reggio Emilia specialize in engineering, agricultural mechanics, with over 3,000 companies specializing in this industry, represents for Reggio Emilia a strategic segment for the economy of the whole province. In particular, oil hydraulics and hydraulics, construction equipment, food technology, and the manufacturing of equipment for amusement parks play a major role. Electromechanics. This highly specialized and fast-developing manufacturing industry, which combines the best of mechanics, automotive, and electronics, finds in the new Tecnopolo and in the University of Reggio Emilia two important partners. Apparel industry. This industry, represented by over 1,500 companies, has achieved an excellent ranking, most of all in ready-to-wear fashion, boasting the presence of companies that are well known all over the world. Ceramic tile manufacturing industry. In the area, this industry is represented by about 400 companies and is known worldwide for the manufacture of top-quality ceramic tiles. Food industry. The main strength of this industry, represented by over 700 companies in the area, is the production of the typical products of the territory, which have become the flagship of Italy in the world.